Well, if you stick around, you get to see a real kind of brief version of how I put this safety net system together. I don't go into too much detail. You'll probably get a lot of how I did it from just this very beginning part of the video. But it's a very simple concept. It protects everything from going forward, from hitting my dog and or us, and then my dog from ending up going through the windshield or ending up in the driver's lap. One of the neat things about it is you just unclip that and you can slide the whole thing out of the way so you can jump forward and aft. If you've seen in some of my other videos, you can see how I built this. My little center console, some of my other things. I don't go into too much detail, but I'll show you what I did. Thanks for watching. Hey, so this is how we're going to proceed. It basically involves taking down the handhold points on my GX so that you can easily anchor. You can see I took down 1, 2, 3, and then of course all on the opposite side. Alright, so as you can see, I'm using this triple bonded up webbing that is sewed together. That stainless steel little hook in there, using these anchor points as my hold downs. Basically just using a torch that to burn a little hole through it, and that's how we're attaching it. Probably going to get some grief from the safety gurus, but what I did here to create an anchor point was I just took this seatbelt part off and stretched it out far enough so I could get it with my sewing machine, and then I just sewed this piece of webbing onto the seatbelt. So it's anchored there. I don't think it should have any safety consequences. And I just thought I would add that little part. This is what it looks like when the thing is up. So I'm kind of piecemealing this video together, realizing what I'm missing. So I thought I'd show a couple more. I hope it doesn't seem completely out of order. But here we go. This is part of the rear. This is part of my bed system. I'm just using this simple, and they're through bolted into this whole system. It's very structurally sound, part of the attached to the vehicle using the third row seat. I just thought I'd show some more detail of how it holds together, what keeps it nice and taut. I found these off of Amazon. This neat little, and they're stainless steel and they're not expensive. And these things, 10 for $14, and they are absolutely brilliant. So this is a little bit of how that goes together back there. Again, there it's through bolted through the frame. Here I've got another one of those tightening suspension systems. And here I'm just using more of these things, and they are just so cool. They feel so awesome. And one of the tricks to laying this whole thing out, I mean, if you know how to use a sewing machine and you're a bit crafty, it's really not that difficult. But one of the things I figured out that worked really good was using a stapler, just an office stapler. And I laid it out and I stapled it together. And that was how I rough formed it. And then I started my sewing process. This thing originally took me about 8 hours to build. And today I kind of took it apart and did some upgrades to it. So that's why I decided to kind of put this together. When I say triple bonded, I used 2 pieces of this brown webbing, and then inside it's a tubular webbing, which is much stronger because it had some flex on it before. So I want to keep this video short. I got a short attention span for sure, so thanks for watching. Hey, I hope you got something out of that. It's not really a how-to video. It's more like a what I did video. And, you know, this kind of stuff just comes to me in my sleep. And I wake up in the morning and I'm still here for a second day, and I got my sewing machine and I got my webbing and I got Amazon, so I started building. This is what we do on the weekends. And I hope you got something out of it. If you did, you want to see more of this, I'm going to be making more stuff. Please hit a subscribe button and maybe like it and maybe even share it. Thanks so much, GX World. See you in Colorado.